ever been in a lifting operation where people start asking, wait, who's actually responsible for this part? Or maybe, who approved the lifting plan? If that sounds familiar, then what's missing is RACI. RACI, a simple, powerful tool that brings clarity, accountability, and team coordination to every lifting operation. Let's break it down. RACI is an acronym for Responsible, Accountable, Consulted, and Informed. 4 keywords that define who does what in a job. Let's go through each one. R is for responsible. This is the person who actually does the task. In lifting, that could be your rigger who secures the slings or your crane operator who handles the lift itself. A is for accountable. This is the person who takes full responsibility for the outcome. Usually it's just one person per activity, often the lifting supervisor or the appointed person who signs off on the plan. C is for consulted. These are the experts who provide advice, such as your safety officer or engineer. They might not do the job directly, but their input matters. And finally, I is for informed. Finally, these are the people who need to be updated. For example, senior management or the project team that needs to know what's going on. So, in short, R does the work, A owns the result, C gives the advice, and I stays updated. Now, why is RACI so important in lifting operations? Because in the field, unclear roles lead to confusion. And confusion in a high-risk activity like lifting, that's how mistakes, rework, or even incidents happen. RACI fixes that by answering 3 simple questions for every task. Who's doing it, who's checking it, and who needs to know about it. When everyone understands their role, the team moves smoother, communication improves, and safety becomes part of the process, not an afterthought. It's not just about paperwork, it's about building trust and structure. Here is something most people forget. RACI isn't static. It changes depending on the situation. For example, if you're dealing with a complex subsea lift, your appointed person might take on more accountability than in a routine onshore lift. If the job involves higher risk, more people, like safety and engineering, will become consulted. In smaller teams, one person might wear multiple hats. Maybe your supervisor is also the rigger and the appointed person. And across different project phases, planning, execution, post-lift, RACI can shift too. So think of RACI as a living system that adapts as the job evolves. It's not about memorizing the matrix, it's about applying it thoughtfully. Let's look at one simple example, inspecting crane and rigging before operation. In a proper RACI setup, the crane operator and rigger are responsible, the lifting supervisor is accountable, the safety officer is consulted, and the appointed person is informed. Each role knows their place. No overlap, no confusion. That is how safe lifting happens, with clear accountability and effective teamwork. So remember, the RACI matrix isn't just a chart on paper. It's a mindset of clarity, collaboration, and responsibility. When every person understands their role, a lift doesn't just move a load, it moves a team together. How about you? How does your team define accountability in lifting or engineering operations? Share your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe to FDP Consulting's channel for more insights on safe lifting operations, engineering leadership, and operational excellence.